Thank you for tuning into 4Online Videos. Today we're going to install our Magnaflow catback exhaust on the 4Runner you saw us install the AFE Stage 2 intake on. Now we're going to replace the components from the catback on this 4Runner. That's going to be the muffler unit, the tailpipe section that now has twin stainless steel tips, and the intermediate pipe section. Now you see two intermediate pipes here. This kit will work for the V8 or the V6. The shorter intermediate pipe is for the V8, and since ours is a V6, we're going to use the longer intermediate pipe. It also comes with full set of instructions, your exhaust clamps, warranty card, and some great Magnaflow stickers. So let's go ahead and install this unit on our 4Runner. Alright, so now we got to go ahead and remove our stock exhaust. There's a few isolators and a few bolts we've got to remove. The furthest back isolator is right here in the back. We'll remove the muffler, this back muffler unit, from the isolator. So now we're on to the next isolator. This one's on the back side of the muffler, and we also have two bolts on the back side of the muffler pipe that run to the tailpipe that we need to remove. We've got to remove one bolt from here and one bolt from here on the back side of the muffler. All right, so now on the front side of the muffler, we have another hanger with an isolator, so we have to remove that isolator, and then one more isolator a little further up the intermediate pipe. So we've got this one isolator left to take out, two bolts from our intermediate pipe. Once those are out, we'll be able to remove the whole exhaust system. Now remember, it's a lot easier to use a little penetrating oil on these bolts and the isolators in order to get everything out smoothly. So first we're going to remove the bolts on the front of the intermediate pipe. Now that those are out, we'll move to the rear bolts on the back side of the muffler. It's always better to remove the bolts first and then the isolators. Everything should slide out. All right, now that we've taken out the 4 bolts in the exhaust system, we're ready to remove the system from its isolators and pull the unit down. All right, now let's pull the tail section first. And then go ahead and work it out. All right, now let's take off the mount from the isolator in the front of the muffler. And now what we'll have are the two that are holding it up in the rear. All right, now let's move the first of the rear isolators off. There's one, and then one more, and the exhaust will come right down. All right, now let's remove the last isolator, and the unit will come right down. So now we're going to install the new tail section over the axle and into the rear isolator. Now we'll move on to the muffler. All right, so now we'll install the muffler into its isolators. We've put the new exhaust clamp on the tail section, and we will slide the tubing in and leave it loose for the time being. All right, now let's install the front hanger into the factory hanger. Now all that's left is the intermediate pipe. All right, now we'll put our band clamp loosely over our muffler. Slide our intermediate pipe in. Now that we've got the intermediate pipe in the muffler side, we just need to put our rubber isolator on and reinstall our factory bolts up front. All right, so just putting our spring-loaded bolts back in. Tighten them back up, and we'll look to tighten our 2 exhaust clamps, and we should be finished here shortly. All right, now let's tighten the band clamps. And finally the rear clamp. Now we'll check all of our fitment and make sure nothing's banging. And we'll go ahead and turn on the vehicle and see what it sounds like. All right, so now you can see all the new polished stainless underneath the car. We've got the new intermediate pipe, fit perfect up in here. Then we'll move on to our stainless steel polished muffler. Now you can see the polished stainless steel muffler. Very nice. And now we've got our aggressive twin tip exit. Everything coming out the side of the vehicle instead of the rear how it was before. Really looks really aggressive. So we finished up the install of our Magnaflow catback exhaust on our 2007 Toyota 4Runner. I've got to say, the kit went together great. Beautiful design, 2 stainless tips on the passenger side. What more could you ask for? But that's what you'd expect from Magnaflow. Remember, this kit and all of Magnaflow products are available at 4runner.com. We are your Magnaflow performance exhaust experts.